final blow to Harry's fate is spare. Charles is determined to protect William and Catherine from any harm. Greetings and a heartfelt welcome back to the Princess Diana News YouTube channel. Many individuals argue that King Charles shows favoritism towards his son Harry, yet I don't entirely share this opinion. I cannot deny that Charles has a genuine love for his son, there is no doubt about it. However, I believe that his hesitation to take action in response to Harry's outlandish claims stems from a genuine concern for Harry's psychological well-being rather than overly indulgent parental affection. Indeed, the royal family employed a similar approach in handling the situation involving Diana. Due to their awareness of her declining state, they chose not to respond to her progressively unpredictable actions. Furthermore, they were adamant about not exacerbating an already challenging scenario. In that particular scenario, it is evident that the outcome was not successful. However, I believe Charles would be willing to welcome Harry back, potentially even reinstating him as a member of the royal family with responsibilities. While researching Harry's pre-Meghan achievements, it became evident that Harry had never held a full-time job, even during his tenure as a senior member of the royal family. Despite Harry's dedication to his personal projects, such as Centauri and Invictus, he never maintained a busy schedule filled with visits, tours, and engagements like individuals such as Princess Anne or Prince William. Ironically, Harry is engaging in actions that directly impact his brother and his family. He is executing the very actions that he has accused the palace of committing. Is Harry even showing any concern for the potential harm he may be causing to his brother, Catherine, and the children? There are reports suggesting that Prince William takes a more practical standpoint towards his relationship with his brother. William is skeptical about the possibility of reconciling his relationship with Harry. Harry is solely responsible for the broken state of that relationship. Harry has been consistently dishonest, despite making numerous promises to be truthful in his interviews. But in reality, he continues to fabricate a series of falsehoods. I have reservations about the suitability of Harry's book for the Prince and Princess of Wales. I really hope it doesn't harm them, but in case Harry doesn't pursue them, I doubt he would be able to sell the book. Unfortunately, the unfortunate reality is that scandal is incredibly marketable. I ponder whether Harry is aware that his words are creating a security nightmare, not just for Meghan, but also for Prince William, Princess Catherine, and their children, little Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. The beautiful artwork created by George, which his mother proudly shared, was targeted by the Sussex Sugars due to their objection towards a young boy's unique rendition of an already existing painting. Let's disregard the artist's positive comments about the young prince. In the online world, there are certain individuals who take pleasure in causing harm to the Wells family, fueling a vicious cycle of hatred within grown men and women. Is Harry aware or concerned about the negative impact he is having on his own brother's household? I cannot envision a future where unity is a possibility. At present, Harry is actively engaged in promoting his book, and although its exact contents are unknown, those who are aware of them affirm that both the King and Queen Camilla remain unharmed. On the contrary, the depiction of William and Catherine seems to be harsh, unkind, and unattractive. Clearly, the truth is of no concern to Harry. And I won't even begin to discuss the counterfeit kids. There is no child present to potentially cause harm. There are no females of offspring. Lilibet is non-existent. I highly doubt that there was a substitute for her. Given the current situation, it seems highly unlikely that Harry will be able to resume his duties as a royal in public service. King Charles undoubtedly desires Harry's return to be in his company, however, he must comprehend the reasons behind his absence. In essence, this enterprise is more than just a reality program, given its familial nature. If the king were to endorse Harry, he would face a significant loss in support. While providing a secluded residence for a family member can be acceptable, it becomes considerably more complex when one embraces their return as though no past events occurred. One might assume that the king had gone mad. Regardless of who occupies the throne, it is impossible for Harry to resume his duties as a working member of the royal family. The opportunity was missed a while ago when they conducted the Oprah interview, and subsequent events have not altered this fact. Loyalty and discretion hold immense significance in the diplomatic realm frequented by the royal family, and Harry and Meghan's repeated actions have demonstrated their lack of trustworthiness. King Charles would never prioritize Harry and Meghan over William and Catherine, as such a decision would greatly harm his loyal family and jeopardize the monarchy. He is far from being foolish. The king had already extended his best wishes to both of them for their future endeavors. I highly doubt that he desires for Harry to resume his role as a member of the royal family. It is impractical since he is unwanted by the people. Moreover, the king's options to address this matter are limited. Despite disregarding these factors, the actions of those two individuals greatly complicated the lives of the king's parents, attracting constant global attention. Therefore, it is unfathomable to me how they could possibly overlook the heinous actions committed by Meghan and Harry. How can they simply disregard all of that? How could they reinstate Harry's previous position and privileges? I highly doubt that such a scenario will materialize. Additionally, I have observed the previews for the upcoming interviews. Harry appears completely dedicated and driven to express his perspective. I believe his repetitive statements indicate a genuine belief in what he's saying. He shows complete disregard for the well-being of his own family, causing harm to others without any concern. I believe that he suffers from Stockholm Syndrome. He exhibits all the indicators. Meghan Markle once revealed that she discovered her security team was monitoring statements that appeared to threaten her life, by carefully reading their log. She was filled with horror, and I can empathize with her. Both individuals are contradicting themselves by accepting the statement, while also denying that the lies they spread endanger the royal family's lives. However, they continue to spread their falsehoods to anyone willing to listen or pay them the highest amount. It is important for individuals to comprehend the true essence of being a member of the royal family who is also actively engaged in professional duties. Harry's track record of damaging relationships makes it difficult to rely on him for such a role. The ruler at the head of the royal family is the monarch. He holds the highest position in 14 different countries. The members of the royal family who willingly undertake the responsibilities delegated to them by the monarch are known as the working royals. And these responsibilities can encompass a multitude of tasks. In various countries, particularly the UK, they have the ability to portray the monarch as the leader of the state to international audiences. Furthermore, for those nations that have opted to appoint the British monarch as their primary governing figure. Therefore, this responsibility operates at an elevated tier and receives greater visibility compared to ambassadors. Ambassadors are chosen to serve as representatives of their home country in another nation's diplomatic community. For the past couple of years, Harry has been responsible for the unauthorized disclosure of numerous confidential details about his family, primarily driven by financial gain. Harry has made no secret of his disapproval towards his family's approach to representing the country, openly expressing his criticisms to a global audience. Let's not forget that despite being a visitor in the U.S. in a critical remark, Harry expressed his disapproval of the political structure in America. He shared his opinions regarding the American Constitution and its amendments. In a foreign land, he, as a private individual, expressed his belief that the First Amendment was ridiculous. In other words, imagine the level of insult and embarrassment if he had been representing a foreign monarch. It is clear that Harry lacks the skills of a diplomat. Harry's lack of success in his basic training is evident as he continues to consistently repeat his absurd errors. The king cannot bear the shame that Harry's actions would inflict on his family and the nation as a whole due to the consequences he would bring. Harry has already publicly accused the king of being dishonest and described his older brother as a tormentor. Considering Harry's demeanor, I believe he is not suitable to represent his family or country as an ambassador. And what are your thoughts on this matter? Feel free to share your opinion in the comments section below and let's discuss Meghan and Harry as well. Feel free to show your support for my video by liking and sharing it with your friends and family whenever you feel like it. Please don't forget to subscribe to Princess Diana News YouTube channel for further updates from our team. I sincerely appreciate your viewership. Farewell for now, and I eagerly anticipate reconnecting with you in future content.